Hit the record button. All right, guys. So we've put together a fresh start BDO plan. So for those of you who are brand new to the game and you just want a step-by-step copy paste walkthrough guide, this is it. I've documented everything for you. This is exactly what I'm personally going to do. I want to preface this by saying that there are a lot of options, and there are going to be people that tell you, oh, you can do it this way, you can do it that way. And honestly, they're probably right. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of options, and it can be kind of confusing. So if you'd like to progress your character exactly the way I'm going to be progressing my character, you could follow this step-by-step, easy to understand guide. And I'm going to be going over this guide with you guys to give you a few more details. However, I'm not going to be going through every single point here, because it would just take forever, and I want this video to be relatively short. I want to give a big shout outs to my chat and my community here on Twitch. Come check us out on Twitch if you have any questions, or if you're looking for a community, come hang out with us. We have the most helpful people in the world in our chat. So again, big shout outs to my chat community. These guys are the ones that have helped me put this together. I am also a returning player. I haven't played in the longest time, 3+ years or so, and there are a lot of new systems even for me, and I've played this game a lot in the past. So again, final shout outs to our chat here. They helped me put this together, so this information, I'm pretty confident with this information. All right, so let's start. This is just gonna be a one take, guys, so hopefully we can do this relatively quick. I'm not gonna really cut this. I'm just gonna upload it straight to YouTube. So I do apologize for any ranting or stumbling, kind of like this intro, sorry. Let's get right into this. This is my personal fresh start plan, and the following is in the order of action, okay? So the TLDR is just right here in the green. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start your character, start it in the Ancient Stone Chamber, and you could power level to 61 if you want to, and if it's possible to. Any veteran player, any experienced player that's creating a new character is going to do this. It really does not take long. It'll take you maybe 20 minutes to hit 56, depending on who you're getting power leveled from. And it'll take like an hour to hit 61. Again, it kind of depends on the buffs here that you have available to you, but it really doesn't take that long. Okay, but you don't need to, and I write this here. You will not be handicapped by not power leveling. You'll level up naturally with the quest line. Getting a boost allows you to go through the quest line with your full skill set. Plus, you'll clear the fights faster. So if you do this, ideally, you want to get to 61 or 62. 62 would be the best case scenario, but usually people stop around 60 or 61. 56 at the bare minimum, just to unlock your Awakening and Succession tree, which is number 2. I would highly recommend unlocking your Awakening / Succession quest. That is what I did. This will allow you to go through your entire main story with your entire kit, allowing you to practice your combos, your skill inputs, your movement, all that good stuff. Number 3 on the list, complete the season and main quest line through Medea. The main quest line, assuming you chose Ancient Stone Chamber, will have you start in Balanos. I'm going to pull this up here. It's going to have you start it's going to start you right here, and it's going to take you in Velia, Balanos region, Serendia region, and Heidel. It's going to take you to Calpheon, wrap you all the way down here, and then it's going to take you all the way over here to Altanova, Medea region. So you want to finish that. And after you do that, leave all your enhancement and openable items in the Velia storage. I am going to go through this right here because this is kind of like the bulk of your progression for an early player. What does that mean? I took a screenshot right here. In your inventory, if you hit this button on the top right, it will automatically categorize your items. Okay, so as you can see, these items right here are your enhancement items. These items right here are your openable items. Enhancement items and openable items, just put them all in the Velia storage, or Heidel if you run out. Where is the Velia storage? It is right here. This guy right here, okay? The quest line will take you to him as well. After you do that, return to Velia. After you do that and you finish the main story quest line through Medea, return to Velia and enhance your seasonal gear, Naru, into Tuvala, into Pen Tuvala. Okay, the Naru gear will turn into Tuvala, and then the Tuvala will turn into Pen Tuvala as you upgrade it. And I have written out how you will go about enhancing. So you're going to raw tab enhance all the way to pen with your Naru. Then you're going to convert that into Pry Tuvala. There's an option for it. And then your Tuvala gear will turn into your, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. For Tuvala gear, use the following fail stacks. You will need to use your fail stacks here. Pry to duo, duo to try to tet, tet to pen. These are the fail stacks you're going to be using. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can just look up a YouTube guide that will walk you through the basics of enhancing. I did not include that in here because there are a lot of YouTube videos that cover that. But for the most part, if you have a basic understanding of how the enhancing works, you'll know exactly what I mean by these fail stacks. When graduating for the season, select the Pen Kaposha necklace as the reward. Save and hold the boss gear exchange coupon that you get for later. Do not select Pen Kaposha necklace if you chose the Try Kaposha necklace as your free reward when you hit the Y button. Okay? And it says C point 13 free accessory, and we're going to get to that point. That'll make sense once we get to that point. TLDR to that is when you hit Y, you get a free accessory, and you can choose one. If you accidentally chose the necklace for that, then go ahead and select the Pen Kaposha belt for your reward and not the necklace. But assuming you've done nothing and you're just following this guide straight up, just choose the Pen Kaposha necklace, okay? Graduate from the season only when you have significant gear upgrades waiting for you. Otherwise, I would recommend just staying on the season server. And that's pretty much your progress through the season, all right? Which is where you're going to be spending most of your time. Next thing here after the season is to purchase and equip 12 beginner crystals. There are a lot of crystal variations. I'm not going to read this entire thing, but I would encourage you to read this. Go to the marketplace and buy these crystals right here. Again, a lot of options you can choose, but this is the crystal setup that I chose, and you can't go wrong with this. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to purchase and equip artifacts and lightstones. You're going to get a couple of artifacts from the quest line, and you're going to have to purchase 4 lightstones, purchase the raged ones from the marketplace, put them into your artifacts. Next thing you want to do is you want to complete the Jatina daily quest, 45-day quest for a pen crescent ring. What is that? Well, it's actually called Ring of Crescent Guardian. It is a ring that you get, and it's a free max level ring. Okay, so it's really, really good, and more details are written right here. Next thing is to get carried in Elvia Ataraxian dungeons for 5+ build. Now, this is something that not many people will be able to do. If you have a community or friends, or if you're a streamer like me, this is something that I would highly recommend doing because it will give you a nice chunk of silver in the beginning game. I understand that this is not something that will be applicable to the majority of the players. However, I wrote it in here because originally this guide was for my personal playthrough. Okay, so I did get carried through this. If you have people, go for it. My personal plan was to sell everything until reaching 15 to 20 billion silver so that I could purchase a Tet Blackstar weapon, a Pen Blackstar weapon, which is 1 level above Tet. You upgrade your Tet to your Pen. That is the best in slot main hand weapon right now in the game. It's going to cost you about 15 to 20 billion silver to purchase a Tet, and you can attempt to upgrade it. And the reason why I prioritize this in the early game for me is because you get a couple of J hammers. What are J hammers? They are free enhancement attempts. If you enhance in this game, unless you use Cron stones, which are very expensive, you will downgrade your gear if you fail. The J hammers are free enhancement attempts valued at a lot of silver. So the fact that you have 2 enhancement attempts for free and these items expire, they do expire. For me, the main priority was to quickly purchase a Tet Blackstar, so maybe I can get lucky and get a pen. I didn't, by the way, but it doesn't matter. I still have a Tet Blackstar. You don't have to do this if the J hammers are not in the game, and you don't have to do this, well, honestly, period. You can just, I suppose you can waste your J hammers. Number 9, finish the Magnus and you get 1 free Pen Boss armor. Pretty self-explanatory. You also get the ability to teleport. Number 10, complete Pit of the Undying questline. What is this? This is a daily questline that you can access anywhere by just hitting, I know my screen is cut off here, but you can see it right in this corner. I've pulled up my Here, I'll just do this real quick, just so that you can see. This is the escape button right here. You can see I can teleport to that, and that right there is going to teleport me to a quest where I can kill these bosses. And the rewards, the best rewards that you want to be getting are the cron stones, and you can get up to like 50 cron stones per day roughly, and it's just really good. You want to definitely start farming that early. Number 11, Agris Adventure Journal. There are adventure journals in this game, and I would highly recommend doing the Agris one early. That will allow you to boost your Agris. What is Agris? Well, in Agris in this game, you see it at the top right here. This button right here at the top is Agris. It says Agris Fever. This essentially just gives you more trash loot when you're killing mobs. When you kill mobs, you get something called trash loot. You vendor that trash loot, and you make money. Agris gives you more trash loot. Pretty straightforward there, right? This is going to boost your Agris. So all the directions are also written out here. Number 12, Jatina conversion. There's an NPC called Jatina. She can be found in every major city, usually next to the horse stable guy. Like I believe in Velia, she's sitting around here. She's always near Fugar and the stable keeper. Okay, so she also has a daily, but she will have the ability to turn your season gear into Tet boss gear. So right here, turn Tet boss gear from season to pen. All the directions are listed here. My first purchase from Jatina is going to be a Kudum Reform 4. What does that mean? Well, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. When you get to this point, you'll understand how this works. Just click on this guide, and everything is written out in this guide. If I explain it in this video, it's going to be way too long. The video's already gone on too long. So I have provided links here, as well as all these other things right here, or all these other sections. There's links to the actual guide portion of it for more details. Next section right here, free accessory. Excuse me. You will get a Tri-Kaposha belt, and you upgrade it to pen. So when you hit Y in this game, you're going to have these little free items that you can get, right? I'm going to show you the item that I got that I'm specifically referring to. It is down... Where is it? It's right here. So when you log into the game, you will be able to choose one of these. I would highly recommend choosing the belt and then choosing the necklace as the reward, as mentioned earlier. If you do choose the necklace because you're like, hey, I didn't read Kanon's guide and I see it as the most AP, that's fine. Just choose the belt as the seasonal reward, as mentioned earlier. Next thing we have the Barrier of Infestation quest line, and the rest of these are just quest lines, okay? So, or 14 and 15 are just quest lines. They give you perma stats. This right here is a 5-week kill quest, and it will give you 1 AP, 1 DP, 20 HP. The region quest lines, Odalita will give you 1 AP, Camasylvia 1 DP, and Land of the Morning Light will give you 1 AP, 1 DP, and 2 crystal slots. The last thing on this list is to purchase gear with silver, Tet Blackstar Awakening with silver. Purchase gear with silver, Tet Blackstar Awakening with silver. I don't know why I added that. I could probably purchase gear with, I could just delete that. Sorry. Purchase the following gear pieces with silver in this order. My opinion, this is what I would go. I would go Blackstar, Tet Blackstar Awakening item first, weapon first. Pen Beg's gloves, Pen Aragon boots, Tet Crescent ring, Vel's Heart, Garmoth. This is assuming you already have the Tet main hand if you followed this exactly the way I did it. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, again, you can follow me on Twitch, come to our chat and ask questions away there. The last section in this guide right now that's done are the season grind spots. You want to stay on the season, you want to make silver, you want to farm the infinity potion, all the information is right here. Keep in mind, Gahaz was just recently buffed, so we are still testing it. It seems to be competing with Centaurs to be one of the best. Centaurs being a very high silver spot, but it's kind of class specific to a certain degree. So I've got everything written out here for you guys to follow in that regard, and I am working on a life skilling section. I'm going to be life skilling. I will be doing cooking and hunting, but I haven't had the time to finish this section yet. So if you have the link to the spreadsheet, you'll have an updated version whenever I update it. All right, so I will be putting this spreadsheet in the description below. It will be linked in our Discord as well as every other guide. Let me pull that up here. If you join our Discord, I will link the Discord in the description as well. If you go to the BDO guides section right here, not only do I post my guides, but I am posting, well, I'm not posting, our community is posting whatever guide they feel is helpful. And we're just essentially gathering the best information we can and putting it into one channel so that it's easy for you guys to find your stuff. So definitely join our Discord here, and our chat is pretty active with new players coming in, asking questions, with helpful experienced vets that are also helping out. Join our Discord. But as far as this video goes, that's gonna do it. Sorry, this video went on a little bit longer. Like I said, this was just a one take. I'm not gonna be editing this, not gonna be cutting this, because I'm it's kind of sounds like a bad excuse, but I am kind of busy. But hopefully that wasn't super chaotic for you. I do apologize for the editing quality, or the recording quality rather, and just the rambling and all that stuff. I feel like it is pretty straightforward. You can follow, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Come follow me on Twitch, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.